Yo, we back with another one. We got Post Malone on the screen. Jay Marvelous. What happened with him? Did he break the oath? He went against the grain, vote.
Expose their secrets, and most people don't know why. Post Malone got his start in high school. He would utilize the school's equipment to make videos like this. You said you loved me just moments before, why'd you lie? Some people said that Post Malone was an industry plant because his father worked for the Dallas Cowboys, but not necessarily because his dad worked in a hot dog stand.
What was your father's profession?
My dad worked at like a linen store. It's called Atlas. And then whenever I was a little youngster, my dad got a job with the Cowboys. That was his dream. His dream was to work for the Cowboys, and his friend Gary, rest in peace Gary, he got a job over there, and he called my dad and he said, yo, come work here. And he started out as a popcorn guy, and he worked his way up, man. So then we moved to Dallas.
By the time Post Malone graduated college, he formed a group called Blacker. They would recruit producer FKI first and then go on to record White Iverson. White Iverson, when I started balling, I was young. After Post Malone saw success from his major record, the dark side started to prevail. Everybody told me so, feeling like I sold my soul. Shortly after, Post Malone would start dealing with the occult and spirits.
Fan of rapper Post Malone, you know, he has not had the best luck lately. And now some believe it's because of something that he did during one of his trips to Las Vegas. New video from Zach Baggins shows the rapper inside his haunted museum here in the Valley. Now, Baggins is seen touching what he calls the most haunted object, the Diebuck box, which is a box that supposedly has an evil spirit in it. Anyway, then while he's touching that box, Malone is seen touching his shoulder. Baggins says Malone then saw a dark figure that night that followed them out of the museum. Some people think this is the reason Post Malone has had so many problems lately. And in all fairness, he kind of has had a bad streak. I gotta be honest, his private jet nearly crashed. He got in a car crash, and then crooks targeted his home. So, you know, they say bad luck comes in threes, so maybe that's it.
Yeah. Oh my
he
God.
can move on with his life and never ever visit the museum again.
No. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Wow. It's funny when you watch the video how he touches him, and it's kind of
They be
the
throwing
same thing.
so
But he
many
was followed out by
subliminals
the
out
dark
on the news.
Yeah,
objects.
apparently.
I'm friends with Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures, right?
Oh.
And it's like,
Did he ever take you to a haunted house?
we did a whole episode. You should check it
Did you
out.
get scared?
It's terrifying. It's terrifying, man. And in his museum, so apparently there's a thing called the Dybbuk box, which is one of the most haunted items in the world, apparently. And he wanted to, so we took the glass case off of the Dybbuk box, which is in his museum in Vegas. And he thought it was a sick idea to put the ashes of a lady who died while she was possessed on top.
Whoa.
And then my plane almost crashed. I was in a car accident. My house got robbed and I had bite marks on my arm. And he hit the wall like I've never seen someone in fear so hard as whenever he touched it. And it's I don't know if it's someone who's dead or if it's a demon or if it's something dimensional. But it's something there that goes bump in the night, I suppose.
After playing with them spirits, Post Malone's career took a hike.
Yo, hold on 1 second. I want to take a minute to show y'all my merchandise. If you see anything you like, go ahead and get you some. You'll be out there looking fly, looking fresh. I'm going to leave a link in the description.
Begin to released #1 record and earned platinum plaques.
Now they always say congratulations.
In an interview with DJ Who Kid, Post Malone will go on records to discuss conspiracy theory and MK Ultra.
Can you finally talk about Kanye West? Last time I had you
I
on
met
the
this
phone,
nigga
you was
in-
like,
in
"Man,
North
the
Hollywood."
Illuminati, Secret Service.
When I met him,
say that.
White Iverson. When I met Post Malone, White Iverson had dropped, and he was outside with no shoes on. I didn't know who he was, bro. But I'm telling you, like, he did not look like he had the #1 song on the radio.
I remember that was the MK Ultra controlling my brain.
I ain't go. I ain't going front. I actually like when
Once Post Malone revealed that he went through the mind process, he would speak about how Magic was casted to perform his song.
Do you feel like that sometimes when ideas come to you when you f***ed up? Like it's a gift from somewhere?
I have no idea. I think all of my ideas are kind of like mistakes. It's like there's a certain magic that goes into making a record, or if you're a painter, a painting, or if you're a dancer, a f***ing cool dance move.
I think they're all related in some way.
Yeah, there's something there that just kicks off, and you can't control it, and you can't say when it's gonna happen, but it just happens.
Post Malone would then go on interviews and speak out about the powers that be. Now he broke the oath.
Biggest lie in the world? Biggest lie? It would have to be the U.S. government, actually.
give me it.
No, I'm serious. The biggest
Cancel
lie
it.
is the U.S. government. It's not what it used to be.
Cancel him.
It used to be so sick and about the people and about freedom and all that shit, but now it's just bullshit. Now it's a fucking reality show, and I think there's gonna be a lot of weird that happens within our lifetime and within our generation that really changes the way of the world. So move somewhere, because whenever martial law is declared, you have, or whenever the credit cards fail, whenever your cards fail, whenever your banks fail and you can't use your card anymore, you have 3 days to get out of where you are, because that's when they're coming for you. That's the big move. That's checkmate right there. And they think they have you. But move out to the country, get your scraps, stand up for yourself, build a tower, build a long road to where you can see them coming. Don't give up. America, speak out against the crazy corruption stuff that's going on in our government nowadays.
Racism.
And I don't want to, weird stuff. Like just, and how about JFK was by us. I think that
Cancel
he was
him.
just, you know, I think he was a real guy. I think he was a real American, and he loved this country, and he spoke out, and days later he died.
Cancel him.
Why do you think
bro.
he spoke out?
Yeah, he was literally like days before he died, he was talking about how our government focuses on corruption instead of truth and all the things. There's a great speech where he goes back and forth between the negatives and what we should be focusing on. And days after that, like, he died.
Well, most people who help the poor and disenfranchised in America end up getting assassinated in some way, shape,
I mean,
or
it's a trend.
form. Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote.
Why?
It's a trend, it's
Making a
crazy.
political stand, or?
Our votes don't count.
Votes don't matter,
really
people.
Man, I black people too long.
Our votes,
Black
our
people's
votes.
vote count.
We all went to school. We
No,
know
our
about the
votes- our
electoral
votes don't,
votes.
Our votes are suggestions to the electoral college. That's
Thank
all
you.
it is. So they can vote for whoever they want.
You win the popular vote and then lose the
Thank you,
electoral
thank you,
college.
thank
Yeah,
you.
it doesn't make any sense.
Do your homework on
This whole
vote.
system's fucked.
Once Post Malone broke the oath, the powers that be put him out of hip hop. After Post Malone discarded his hood persona, he became a country boy. In 2021, most people would say that Post Malone was not looking so good. Many of his fans accused Post Malone of being a clone. Let me know what y'all think. Did Post Malone break the oath, or did he just find a new lane? Leave your comments.
A clone is crazy. Appreciate you made all the way to the end of the video. You already know what's going on with me, bro. I'm gone.